Hello, this is Nice Wander. This is the day of the Resist March and here in Los Angeles and around the U.S. Here in Los Angeles, 150 groups are participating, and they're joining basically the Los Angeles Pride group. So I haven't heard any reports back from any of the groups out there, progressive groups and such that are representing. But as soon as I have some information, I'll share it. I want to talk about solutions and also some current events that are very, very relevant, and also about a public event happening this week in LA. First of all, obviously in Great Britain, their political structure is in chaos, but so is ours here in the United States. It's just that maybe hundreds of millions of people haven't quite connected all the dots yet. But what happened in Great Britain is surely a sign of something that is to come here, even here in the United States. And what has transpired is the fact that people did finally go out to vote. Many of them millennials and young people who recognize the problems with the economic situation, the need for jobs, and the need for keeping the social programs strong there. By the way, you know, they are a socialist country mixed with capitalism, but they do have programs there through the government, such as healthcare, single-payer healthcare, and education, that they depend on because they pay taxes also for these services, and the income inequality, the oligarchy, people, and also here in the United States, you know, Occupy, the Bernie Sanders phenomena, Feel the Burn, all of that is about understanding more about how that works in the economic system. So Jeremy Corbyn represents a real distinction even from Bernie Sanders. While they might agree on economic issues, there's some distinctions as far as foreign policy for sure, and we can get into that later. But the fact that England is truly moving to the left politically is clearly a sign of really what's happening here. It may just be a matter of the majority still remaining silent about it. But that to me is what the resist is about. We're resisting the suppression of not really having a democracy to where we even know what the majority's actual feelings and views are once everything is laid out on the table. If you leave things off the table, you're not going to know what your options are. And I think that in Great Britain, they are tired of certain options being left out in their choices, and voting for Jeremy Corbyn and more of the Labour Party to the left is proof of that. So we'll be discussing this actually Saturday, June the 17th, at Pasadena Public Library out in the patio area from 3 to 5 p.m. It's the first meeting of Democracy at Work Pasadena, which is a local chapter of the national group Democracy at Work that was created by Richard Wolff, the economist and professor, who I've interviewed on the Nowman show. There's lots of content, democracyatwork.info, if you want to learn. Again, democracyatwork.info. And if you want to come to our meeting, let us know. If you're on Facebook, look for Democracy at Work Pasadena, and let us know that you're interested in coming, or that you are coming. And we'll be talking about this subject, as well as what worker self-directed enterprises are as a solution to the economic crisis that still faces hundreds of millions of people in the United States alone. And of course, we'll also be talking about the new media production company, the worker self-directed enterprise that I'm a part of, which is called Arete Media Productions. We'll be talking about the Nowman show and how that ties into that. And we'll even probably have some open topics to discuss too at the end if we have some time. So it'd be great to see you. And Also, be sure to watch the Nowman Show as well. We're on the Arroyo channel every Thursday. 8 p.m. is our prime time slot there, and then it goes on to YouTube after that. This week we have part one of a great panel discussion, and I think you're going to like it a lot. And got some comedians and Democratic Socialists and more. Video blogger Matt Orfala. Yes, and so check it out. The Royal Channel, AT&T Uverse Channel 99, 8 p.m. Thursday, the 15th of June, and also on the YouTube channel after that, the Nowman Show YouTube channel. So, and solutions going forward, well, we're going to get into that more, as you'll see in these episodes. Matt Orfala is an advocate for the UBI, which is the Universal Basic Income idea, which is part of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. I'll give you my 2 cents on that. Let me put it this way. There's short-term solutions and there's long-term solutions. There are distinctions that need to be made right now. And first we got to be able to discuss the reality of how we got to where we are, put it into some historical perspective, and then we can start discussing the specifics, and of course discussing what's going on in Great Britain right now, because it is a current event that truly is, I think, the big story of the week. And if there's an issue to tie into resist, since this is the day of the resist march, I would say resisting the economic, environmental, and social justice, because that includes all of the injustice, and that's what technically we are resisting. Think about it. This is Nice Wander. I love you.